So, dear students and parents, we would like to remind you once again that you are coming to Lithuania as an international student, and your main motivation is for higher education, not for part-time or not for migration. And if you are not attending the lectures, you will be losing your student status, and your TRP will not be renewed, and then you may need to go back to Lithuania, go back to your country, and then you will also lose the study agreement with the university. So please take care about all these aspects. Now, I would like to ask you about the different possibilities of a student to apply for TRP again. Let's say a student was sent back to India, and then this student decided to continue their studies again, and but their all TRP got cancelled. And in that case, if the student would like to continue their studies, let's say from the second year or third year, will you help the student?
Yeah, of course. We are interested to make sure that all of our students can study. So of course, the migration procedures ultimately they are the responsibility of the student themselves. But of course, if the migration ever inquires us about anything, then we give all the necessary information and we try to consult students as much as we can. So yeah, the migration matters might be a little tricky, I guess, but we try to help as much as we can.
And dear students and parents, please note that right now you are able to get initially 2 years of TRP. So previously it was visa, but right now it is not visa, it is TRP, which means temporary residence permit. And once you come here, you will be able to get the TRP for 2 years, and then after 2 years, you are required to renew it for another years of your study. And you have 1 year of stay back. Okay, so these are the general regulations in terms of the temporary residence permit in Lithuania. Now, could we discuss about the possibility of learning the Lithuanian language for free of cost at the university, and especially what is the main regulation for nursing students? Do they need to complete their studies of Lithuanian language, and do they need to pass B2 level exam in Lithuanian in order to get the license? And once they complete their study, are they able to get the practical experience from Lithuanian hospitals? Can they work in Lithuanian hospital? And during their studies, do they have the possibility to work in clinicals? So could you please explain about this?
Yeah, so Lithuanian language courses should be integrated in the study programs. So all students are taught Lithuanian, and so for the nursing students, they can fulfill their internships in clinics or hospitals while they are studying, and of course learning simultaneously Lithuanian. But if they want to practice nursing here in Lithuania after their studies, then yes, they are required to know Lithuanian with the B2 level, I believe.
So during the studies, it is free.
Yes.
They don't need to pay anything.
Yes, that's true.
And every student at the university, despite of their programs, are able to study the Lithuanian language for free of cost.
Yes.
Okay. So dear students and parents, please note that it is really important for you to learn Lithuanian language when you are coming here, and especially for the nursing programs. Is there any other programs that are also requires mandatory Lithuanian language proficiency except nursing?
I believe it's only nursing.
Okay. So it is free of cost, and then nursing students, it is really mandatory. Now, maybe could we start talking about the scholarships, Erasmus mobility, and other volunteering possibilities, Erasmus plus studies and Erasmus plus internship possibility, working outside of Lithuania while as a student of SMK. Can we discuss about all those aspects?
Yes, of course. So when it comes to student mobility, Erasmus, all of our students are eligible to apply for that. if you want to spend a semester abroad in a different university or a college somewhere in Europe, you have to have no debts, so financial or academic. You have to have good grades and be an active student, and then you can apply and be considered for a student exchange opportunity. There's also, like you mentioned, Erasmus practice, which can be done even after your graduation. I think for the first year after you graduate, you can go on Erasmus internship somewhere else in Europe.
And let's say for an BBA student, marketing student or international business student, usually to which university they are going, as an Erasmus student for one semester?
I know we had some students going to Scandinavian countries, also some other partners in Europe. I cannot tell you exactly, but there are a few European countries that seem
Finland,
to be...
Sweden,
Yes,
and
yeah, especially
Germany. And when you are going as an Erasmus student, usually the student will be getting at least 70% of the funding in the initial time itself.
Yes, I believe there's a certain funding that is,
and the eligibility is that you need to have really good motivation, also English language proficiency, then really good grades and no academic debts and credit debts.
Yes.
Okay. So dear students and parents, it is really important for you to try to go for Erasmus Plus studies and then Erasmus Plus internship. So if you are going for one semester for studies, you can use another one semester for internship.
Yes.
So this is very important. Also, once you are a student, before you graduate from SMK University, if you find an internship, let's say in Finland or Germany or Italy, then again you can go for the internship even after you complete your studies. But you need to make sure that you completed all the documentations with the university while you were a student of SMK. So these things are really rare, because back in India we don't have such possibilities at all. I remember that when I came here in 2013 to do my master's in public policy and administration, I was here only for 3 or 4 months, and then by 2014 January I left to Finland for my Erasmus. So hardly spent one semester here. So this is really great opportunity, and as a doctoral researcher also I was in India. So we have really good possibilities. Now could you please talk a little bit more about other scholarships that SMK University provide for the international students?
Yeah, so we have some scholarships that offer tuition fee reduction for our students. So when you first apply, you can apply for a talent scholarship, which is a 40% reduction of the tuition fee. So when you fill the application just to become our student, then you can also apply for this scholarship as well. And scholarships are determined once the semester already starts. So also we have some scholarships that students can apply for when they're not even the first year students, but just in their later studies, in their later semesters. So we have a 20% reduction of business scholarship. So that is also popular for our students to apply for.
And what is the minimum eligibility for a student if they want to receive this 40% of the scholarship or reduction from the tuition fees?
So they have to write the motivational letter. They might also have to do a special task that is given to them. And their results, I believe, should be 80% if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So once you come here, and then you will be able to apply for the deduction, or beforehand?
Yes, they can apply just along their application. Yeah, they also apply, but unfortunately we are not able to tell before the semester starts whether you will get a scholarship or not. So you become a student and then you get the decision.
So, which means if you have more than 80% or 85% in your 12th, and then you will have naturally an interview with the university as usual. And then once you got the conditional acceptance letter, you pay the tuition fee. And then after that, university will be organizing another interview.
For the scholarships, you
Uh-huh.
mean? Well, it's an evaluation of the, once the application period is over, we evaluate all the applications for the scholarships that we got, all the motivational letters. So there will not be another interview, but just an evaluation.
And then university will be giving a special task for the students to
yes.
fulfill.
Yeah.
And then based on all those things, the student will be getting or not getting the scholarship. So minimum eligibility is 80%. Okay. Thank you very much. And now, could you please give a little bit more information about the possibility for our SMK students to find jobs or internship while they are students at the university, especially through Career Center? What is the importance of Career Center? How does the Career Center works for the international students?
Yeah, so the Career Center provides consultations about possible internship opportunities and just future career options for students. We have 2 internships integrated in the study programs for all the study programs, so it is mandatory to finish those internships to be able to graduate. So you must do 2 internships during the study period to get your diploma. So when it comes to finding the opportunities for the internships, we organize career days for students. So a lot of companies that we partner with, Lithuanian companies and some international companies operating in Lithuania, they come and present their stands here in SMK, and then our international students are able to meet with them and network with them and find internship opportunities in this way. For nursing students, there's certain special conditions because they have to do their internships in some healthcare institutions. So those internships are organized by our staff. The students don't have to look for opportunities themselves. But for everyone else, they can network and meet the companies and also consult the Career Center as well.
And in the university website, do we have any possibility of seeing the vacancies for internship or something like that? Or students need to go directly to the Career Center?
Yeah, they should go to the Career Center because, of course, the opportunities they arise and they change, so it's for the most updated information, it's best to consult
Go directly to the Career Center. So dear students and parents, like I always used to tell, every university do have their own Career Center. So if you would like to find a job or internships or to write a very good CV, motivation letter, it is really important for you to go to the Career Center directly, and they will be providing all the information for the students. Okay. Now, could you please explain a little bit about what happens if a student fails, certain subjects? What is the minimum attendance they need per semester?
So attendance, like I said, will be mandatory in the future. So
every class.
Yes. So I'm not sure exactly how the students will be, disciplined if they don't attend. But of course, we assume that they hopefully will. And if you fail a class, then students are able to, repeat the exam one time. If they still fail, then they have to pay additional amount of money to take one more retake. So there's many options to correct yourself, but of course it's best to really
be very attentive.
Yes, exactly.
And do not skip the lectures, and so that you do not need to pay additional fee or any penalty to the university. Okay. And maybe now let's come to the final part of our interview. Could you please give the possible information and wishes for our students and parents, especially because We have really good, calm, quiet nature here. At the same time, the climate is a little bit different. The place where I come from is from South India, Kerala, and we do have 32, 31, 33-degree temperature. So we do not like vitamin D. And in here during the winter time and in other seasons, except during the summer, we may not be experiencing the hot climate. And for me personally, I love this weather, but for other students that may not be the case for the future students. So can you please explain how the students will be able to adapt to the Lithuanian climate, and do we have any counseling centers or any psychological support centers or any volunteering centers, things like that, so that the students will not feel lonely? And about the student organizations.
Yes. Yeah, so like I mentioned, we have a pretty large international student community that comes from different parts of the world. So, of course, for most of them, it is a big change, both in culture and in climate. So, we understand that and really try to support them as much as we can. So, if they have any questions or issues, of course, they can always visit us at the international office. We have a very active international student network where students help other students, especially older students, help newcomers adapt and find their way in a new country. So they organize a lot of events, cultural evenings, parties to really foster that sense of community and help new students feel at home. When it comes to the climate, well, I don't know. It can be a challenge. Sometimes it's a challenge even for us, especially with the lack of sunlight. So it's very important to find other ways that you can feel warm and connected to other people. So we try to foster that community sense as much as we can. And for Indian students, actually, we have around 130 students from India now.
Okay.
And each intake, we have around 30, 40 new students from India that join us. So definitely, you already have a pretty big community here. Yeah.
So 130, 140, it's a huge number, and every intake it is increasing, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so dear students and parents, you do not need to worry much about all those aspects because we have really huge community and it is growing. Also, I am here and I'll be able to help you. Students are actually always integrated and communicate with each other, especially my students are communicating with each other. They are supporting each other in terms of studies or things like that. So when it comes to other nationalities, approximately how many international students are studying at SMK?
Right now we have, I think, around 600 international students from maybe 38 countries, I believe. So a very wide variety. We have a lot of them from South Asia, so Indian people and your neighbors, but also from other nationalities as well, from the Middle East, from Africa. So a pretty varied group.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So, dear students and parents, we do have really great international community of students here, so you do not need to worry anything about that aspect. Also, I'll be giving my maximum instructions to the students who would like to study in Lithuania, especially to pack how many kilograms of spices and the main utensils that you may need to buy from Kerala, from India, and also about the dress, clothings, and maybe some vitamin tablets, and and above all those things, I think really good motivation and a good spirit, so that you'll be able to come and study and integrate to the international community without any difficulties. This is really important. So that's my message for the future students who would like to study at SMK University in various programs for bachelors. Please note that the deadline is July 1, 2026, and it is already going on right now. So you can contact me in the given WhatsApp number, and as a final word, maybe you could give an advice or a final closing for the students.
Well, so thank you very much for taking interest and considering us, and we will be looking forward to your applications and to welcoming you here in Lithuania.
Yes, so Welcome.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you, dear students and parents. Please don't forget to follow the channel, follow the Instagram page, and also contact us directly in the given WhatsApp number. You will be able to get all the direct information. The main reason why I am going to different universities to meet my students, to collect the data, and to give you the right, accurate information is that every year we do have changes. So you as students and parents are not supposed to stuck in 5 years ago legal regulation, but what is going on presently. So please follow and subscribe and contact me directly for the admissions. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very best for our new students and the students who are studying already here. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day and Sveiki atviki Lietuvoje. Welcome to Lithuania.